could see in the footage before, I was really active today morning because I played a little bit soccer with our visitors. Yeah, I didn't record much of a vlog today, but I want to show you maybe the most favorite, or my most favorite restaurant in the whole wide world. It's called number 16, and it is an Italian restaurant. To be more exact, it is a sardinic restaurant. So the owners are the second generation owners, because before it used to belong to their parents, and they make a typical Sardic cuisine. And when it comes to wine, the glass is always full. You can see it in this picture right now. And when it comes to food, the plates are even more full. Actually, this is probably a portion for 3. But no visit at my favorite Italian restaurant is finished until my shirt actually looks a little bit like the tableware, which you can see in this photo right now. So, but why do I actually really love that restaurant? So we went there the first time in 2009. Marina had just started to work at her new job, and one of her colleagues, which is luckily now one of our best friends, recommended that restaurant and said, you know what, that's maybe one of the best restaurants in Frankfurt and you should definitely try that. So we went there, and we didn't look at the menu or anything. We just booked the table because that was recommended. They said just you have to book a table. So when we went there and we booked the table and sat down, and then we got the menu, and it was like everything was falling out of our faces. It was like because the dishes were actually kind of expensive if you were used to prices in Marburg. So a pasta dish was between maybe 14 euros and 20 euros, which is for a pasta dish a lot. And the rest was even a little bit more expensive. So we decided, okay, let's stay with one pasta dish for each, and then we just have to pay that, and it is an experience, and we book it as such, and then we leave. And so we each ordered a pasta dish, which was our first mistake, because if we would have taken a look around at the other tables in the restaurant, we would have realized, you know what, maybe one pasta dish for 2 persons would suffice. Anyway, we booked those 2 pasta dishes. I had a dish which is called tre arastasu or something like that. I'm sorry, my Italian is horrible, my Sardic even worse. But basically it's penne with a really fantastic rich tomato based sauce, and there is cycle pick in it, and this kind of Sardic cheese. So we had that, and Marina had something different, and then came our plates, and I was really like, oh my god, when am I going to eat this, and why is it so much? Really, it was like, you know, you could see it was a portion for 2 persons. So we had this 2 portions for 2 persons each, and then we realized why the pasta dishes are maybe a little bit more expensive than in other restaurants, because they are like the concept behind it is like, it's really like the first course kind of, or the course after antipasti. So the food was fantastic. It was rich. It was a lot more authentic than usual Italian restaurants. It was really rich food, and another thing was, and you could see that on the pictures before, which I posted, is they fill the glasses up to really there nothing else fits in. So it's like really like a lens on top, and you can't drink from the glasses without spilling anything. And you see how much guests have been in the restaurant on the count of tableware on the table, which is just like put on each other after guest after guest after guest. So that's number 16, one of my favorite restaurants in Frankfurt. I definitely will recommend it to anyone, like really anyone who visits Frankfurt for the first time and who has more than 1 day to spend, because the first day maybe should go to typical Frankfurt food with apple wine and such and green sauce. But the second day should definitely go to a pre-booked evening at the number 16. Yeah, that's where I'm going to end the vlog. Behind this, what I'm talking right now, is going to be a little sequence which I recorded just now. I hope the colors will be as fantastic as they were when I filmed it. A really gloomy evening. Yeah, I'm going to have a nice evening and I'm going to bed afterwards. Or right now. I'm going to bed right now. That's what I actually wanted to say. Okay, that sounded creepy. Whatever. Bye bye and see you tomorrow.